Well, let's see what we're gonna do first.
This is Captain Lukaku, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. At 0320 hours, the Aquitaine entered the Deneb system. Admiral Petrarch launched fighter and bomber wings as part of an all-out attack against NTF positions throughout the system. He has kept the Hammerheads on standby until now. A situation is developing near the inhabited planet of Cygnus Prime. We have over 100,000 Vasudan refugees fleeing their colonies in transports. Allied ships are rescuing the Vasudans as quickly as possible, though the logistics of this operation leave many refugees still vulnerable to rebel attack. At 0545, we received a distress signal from a refugee convoy 900 clicks, or kilometers, from the outer orbit of Cygnus Prime. The Vasudans responded with a wing of Serapis fighters, designated Epsilon, which have just called in for reinforcements. Alpha Wing, you're going in.
Awesome.
Because these transports do not have jump drives, you must protect the convoy until the recovery ship arrives. With all warships engaged and other convoys in dire need of protection, we do not know when a craft will become available. Command will keep you updated and send in reinforcements as needed.
So, basically send myself in, and sit there and babysit a convoy until they can actually rescue the stupid people on it. Awesome. Alright. So the loadout for this mission is a GTF Myrmidon kind of thing. It's somewhat decent, I guess you could say, especially for a starting fighter, but like, I really don't like it that much, just so, whatever. I also don't like the rock as much. So sue me, but it's really hard to hit things with them. Like, yeah, sure, they're fire and forget, but the thing is, most of the time they deploy countermeasures against it. Okay. Whatever. Let's go. So we see two transporters.
Alpha 2 here. I have a visual on the convoy, 1,500 meters dead ahead. The escort wing is down 2 fighters. Iota transports. This is Alpha Wing of the 53rd Hammerheads, GTD Aquitaine. We have orders to protect your convoy. What's your status? Over. Alpha Wing, we have lost 3 transports to the rebel attack. These surviving vessels have sustained minor damage. We anticipate the rebels will return in greater force. Hang in there, Iota. Command will send a recovery craft as soon as possible. All right, Alpha. Let's get to work. We must defend these transports until the recovery ship arrives.
The thing about the first mission is you don't actually have to do much. I mean,
sensors picking up incoming hostiles. A wing of Hercs closing in.
Honestly, like, the things that they send against you are Hercs. And frankly, they send them in, like, you know, small waves kind of thing. It's a nice mission for newbies to get acquainted to the system. Get used to sort of fighting actual live targets. Yeah, compared to, like, the earlier stuff, this is, like, or later stuff, I should say, this is a piece of cake. I mean, the transports have ridiculous weaponry. I think they're also in Burma as well. I don't know. I don't really care. And yeah. And also, the pilots here tend to be kind of stupid. You notice I was somewhat amused at the mention that they have elite pilots and stuff like that. Well, mostly in the later missions, you'll probably see that most of my allies die. There's a reason why they keep on dying. It's because they all suck. One of the things about this game is, like, you also can manage your shields, like, you know, which side is most strongest kind of thing. It's a bit more complicated than some of the other space sims, but hey, I like it. One of the things I'll tell you early on for this thing, though, is Q spam. And that's equalize shields. Default button for equalize shields is Q, so Q spam. Yeah, just mop up this last bunch of Hercs. There's a whole bunch of them. You know, honestly, like, if they're going to attack the transports, they should commit, like, all their forces at once instead of, like, waves. Because they just get wiped out so quickly. Like, really. Not a bunch.
Command, it's incoming.
So, where are we gonna go after this time? We're going straight for transports.
We have transmitted your coordinates to the GBD Samtic. The vessel should be exiting subspace momentarily.
I almost feel sorry for those little Herc pilots. I mean, they send them into armed transports and 4 other fighters. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. GTD Samtic. Allied ship. It's one kick-ass ship. I mean, it will kick your ass down the other side and out.
The NTCB Belisarius, a Deimos-class corvette, has run our blockade of the Sirius jump node. We are now tracking the vessel through subspace. We have vectored its course to your immediate vicinity.
Acknowledged, Command. She will intercept the target.
At this point, I don't really need to do anything either, because, like, essentially this is mission over. The rest is I can't
Incoming
do.
jump signature. It's the Belisarius.
Also, I don't really want to get near that thing.
Gunnery control. Power up photon beam cannons. Commence blast before insertion. Missile banks depleted. Calling in support.
Oh, now you call in support.
All units stand clear of the Samtic and Belisarius.
You don't need to tell me twice, jeez.
Belisarius, the GBD Samtic. You are ordered to power down and surrender. Negative, bassoon. The NTF is the only legitimate authority in this system. Surrender or be destroyed, Belisarius. This is your final warning. Your posturing insults us both, bassoon. I will not give up my ship. As you wish.
That's a really stupid captain, really.
Gunnery control. Open fire.
I mean, like, it's kind of obvious they're gonna die.
Belisarius objective has been neutralized.
Kaboom! That's what you get for not surrendering against a much more massive spaceship.
Now deploying wings Zeta and Theta. You're ready to escort Alpha Wing.
Yeah, I love beam weaponry, by the way. Beam weaponry for
Mission
the win.
accomplished, Alpha. Return to base. Well done, pilots.
I didn't even do much of anything, jeez. Oh. Well, that was the first mission of FreeSpace 2.
Good work, pilot. You held off the rebel attack and saved both Bassoon transports from destruction. Your squad mates and I all agree you'll make a fine addition to the 53rd Hammerheads. Command reports that 75% of the refugees have been recovered with few casualties. The remaining 25% are under Allied protection and will be rescued shortly. We've also won major victories against the NTF. The NTD Jacobus and the NTC Hengst have been destroyed, and our blockades of the Alpha Centauri and Sirius jump nodes has isolated the rebel fleet. Furthermore, 600,000 ground troops will soon land on the surface of Cygnus Prime in our effort to retake the planet. Prepare for your next mission, pilot. The battle for Deneb is not over yet.
Oh yeah, that's more or less the first mission, complete with the intro and stuff like that. Not bad for statistics, but
Good work,
whatever.
pilot. You
So,
held
I
off
don't
the
care.
rebel attacks, both Bassoon
Alright, so this will be the first video, and shortly I'll be doing the second one. Second mission anyways.